Speaking of the comeback, can you let us in on some of the things that you did for the Achilles recovery?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, um, prayers were really
Yeah.
important. So we, I had some close friends in town the night it happened, and we put some prayers into it right away. And then manifestation, because I was really thinking, this is it. Like this, you don't come back from this injury.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, I was on my phone researching Kobe Bryant and
Mm-hmm.
found out that my dear friend Neil Alatrash had done his surgery. And so texting with Neil and the doomsday of like my career is over kind of started to go away. But the
Mm-hmm.
next day, before we left, because I flew back to California on the 12th to get surgery on the 13th, I had my sweet friends were still in town. And I just said, I said, I need help. I said, I need help. It's going to be really tough. And I just need you all to be there for me on the tough days when I stop believing it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to ask for help.
It's hard.
It's hard to receive when you love giving, when you love taking care of people
Mm-hmm.
and being generous and there was some tough days, some really tough days. But I learned to receive a little bit better. I had some incredible angels that took care of me and drove me to rehab sessions and helped me with my food, and I got an amazing chef, and so we really focused on diet right away, and he was making a bunch of bone broth. I was drinking every single day, and
Awesome.
um
What kind?
mostly beef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, he was amazing with my diet. It still is. He's incredible. I had an amazing bodywork guy who was with me when I was home, and we did a bunch of crazy machines, frequency machines, cold lasers. Like the scar looks amazing because we cold laser that thing from the beginning. Did red light therapy.
Red light.
We did so many different modalities that he was researching. So he's researching all this crazy stuff. My chef is researching all this stuff to like feed me. And then I'm getting the absolute best PT from my dear sweet friend Heather at Elite, who I did PT with when I broke my collarbone. Um, so that all really helped. And I basically had a conversation with Neil, and I said, Neil, let's do something crazy. Let's try and come back as quick as possible. What do you think? How much can we push this and still be safe? And so we put a game plan together with Neil, myself, and Heather, and we just pushed it. So I believe in moving things as quickly as possible to create blood flow and new blood flow and healing. So I was in a shoe in 13 days, and we pushed it. We just pushed it from the start and got in the Ultra G quickly, got walking, got in a shoe, and then just constantly was, talking to my body and putting prayers into my healing, and had some amazing people around me. So all those things, and it's just the mind, though. Our own self-limiting beliefs stop us from being the butterfly when we're the caterpillar of just living out our wildest dreams. And my wildest dream was coming back and playing. Yeah. So that was my focus from September 13th when I got surgery and came out of the surgery room until I got back on the practice field after 11 weeks was coming back.
So you would say the strongest modality that you utilize was your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I would agree.
And love.
Yeah.
And just like receiving love. Just
Community.
From really special people who showed up for me and just loved on me when it was rough, when I couldn't move, when I was moved to tears on a day because rehab didn't go well. Just these people that constantly showed up. And that's why I said what I said earlier. As shitty as it was, and it was the most heartbreaking thing that's happened to me, all the miracles that happened along the way never would have happened.
Yeah.
I never would have connected with these people in this way had I not gone through this. And obviously I would never want to go through this. I wanted to play and play for our organization and my teammates and the fans and do something special. But perspective is my reality. And when I choose to focus on what happened
Mm.
beautifully during those months, I got a great life, and I'm really, really fortunate.